What's up everyone, welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Welcome to some Forza Horizon 5 again, and I get to try out one of the new cars that they've added into the game, which I'm actually kind of happy with. Because it's been a while since we got an actual brand new car into the game, because like one that I'm actually interested in, let's just put it that way. They love adding cars that nobody cares about in this game, for whatever reason. The Audi RS7 here, the Lincoln Co. 03 Plus, like who literally cares? Literally, who cares? This is Sentra, not a new car to the series, and the Audi RS e-tron, which is what we're going to take a look at in today's video. But obviously, as you can see, I don't actually have it. So how am I going to drive the Audi RS e-tron if I don't have it? Well, it's in the festival playlist, and it's in the monthly Rivals EV event, which is where I want to try it out. I have actually driven it. You can see I've done a lap with it, and that's pretty much it. I haven't actually tried to go hard at all with this car, so I just ended up doing I think 1 or 2 laps. I think I did a rolling lap, I can't remember exactly, but I did a couple of laps with this thing, and that's pretty much it. But in today's video, like I said, I want to have a look at this thing a little bit more in detail. I want to have a look at the way it drives as well, because I feel like what's happening? Nothing's loading. This is brilliant. Hello? Can I play? I want to play. There we go. Finally in it. All right. Forza servers are acting real crappy. Let's just put it that way. Well, there it is. There's the Audi RS e-tron. If I had to get an electric car, it would be one of these. It seriously would be. It would be one of these if it was at a lower price point. If I was gonna go for a higher price point, I would get the Taycan. If I had to get an electric car, but I don't want one. I don't want one. For me, in my opinion, sound is one of the things in cars that I appreciate, you know? So I don't want to get a car that gets rid of the sound, you know? But this is it. This is the Audi RS, Audi e-tron GT RS. Is that what it's called? Or is it Audi RS e-tron GT? I think it's Audi RS e-tron GT. I don't know. It's so weird. Naming schemes are so dumb. But, yeah, even just a regular e-tron. And the e-tron GT, sorry, because the normal e-tron I'm pretty sure is like an SUV, like an Audi Q5 sort of thing, which actually isn't too bad looking, but I mean it's an SUV, so who really cares? Yeah, if you guys didn't know, this and the Taycan pretty much share the same platform. It almost shares the same body, almost. If you look at it from the side, it's super close, super close to the way these two cars look. But of course, you know, the different designers ended up changing the way the cars looked at least a little bit, so you can tell them apart. Big Audi grille obviously in the front, even though it doesn't actually need it, and I actually like the way this thing looks. I actually do like the way this thing looks. I'm gonna have a look at the interior as well a little bit, because I can't remember if I sat in one of these before or not, but it looks great on the inside. Super futuristic. It actually has some buttons there, which is weird. Right, very weird. A car that still has buttons, even on the steering wheel. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Obviously, the top part is a screen, which is fine. You know, every single car nowadays has one. Half leather, half suede everywhere inside. Typical Audi stuff. You know, giving you half leather instead of the cars. It actually doesn't look too bad at all. It literally doesn't. The vent positioning on this is a bit stupid, in my opinion, putting them so low. Yeah, it's just a bit dumb. But then again, in the Audi A3s, the new A3s and RS3s and stuff like that, they put them like really high up, like literally where my hand is right now, and there, like really high up on the panels. It just looks weird. It just looks really weird. Like, what happened? Just keep the vents in the same place so you can blow them in your face. I don't want those vents to blow into my chin. Anyway, can I launch this thing? I don't think there is a launch control for electric cars, but I'm just gonna go for it. Now, it's not a particularly fast car compared to some of the cars that you see in this game. It is also a 2-speed, well, 3-speed if you count reverse, but it's a 2-speed going forward. It feels like it weighs 35 tons. It feels incredibly heavy. I'm not entirely sure if the Taycan actually feels like this as well. I have a Taycan in the game that's built to do pretty much everything and anything. Like, it was, I think, at the very beginning of the game, one of my favorite cars to use in this game, and I loved it. This just feels like it understeers like crazy. Like, it's like typical Audi, but this time it doesn't have an engine. Really, really far up front to force that understeer. I don't know how they managed to keep this thing understeering like this. These tires suck. Like, they're just bad. It just slides everywhere all the time. And I don't understand. It honestly feels like it's so heavy. So I want to try to do a lap here. Try to get top 1,000 in the world. I don't even know where I am in the world right now with the score that I have, but I'm going to try to go a little bit faster and obviously try to get better time here. Better positioning on this leaderboard. Again, aim for top 1,000. It's been a good few days now since the event has been released, so I feel like I should have a chance. If I don't end up crashing into any of these walls, man, it just goes wide. Like, oh man, it's just a weird feeling. Obviously fully electric and all that, but it feels like it weighs about 2.8 tons, 2.9 tons. I don't know why. It feels heavier than the Bentley that we just built the other day. It honestly feels heavier than that. If you guys remember that video that I made on the new Bentley, well, not really new, but the new old Bentley that we had added into the game, Bentley Turbo R, and that thing sucks. Like, it's just heavy. Like, if you drive a stock, it's just heavy and it feels slow. This feels heavier. Somehow they managed to do that. I don't know how they made it feel heavier, but I don't know. The tires suck on it as well. They're just bad. I think if I'm careful with it, I'm able to take these corners nicely, like as you can see here. Even now, though, I feel like I'm incredibly slow with this thing. Oh my god, the understeer of the braking is crazy. I started braking, it just kept sliding and sliding and sliding. Alright, there you go. This having 2 gears is also very strange. Okay, we'll set a time of 56 seconds. There you go. I'll collect my reward because I know that's going to be an insanely slow time. I just want to have a look at the leaderboard, see where everybody else is, and then I'll select the score from somewhere higher. And I'll try to see if I can match it. It feels super heavy. That is the thing with this car. It feels very heavy, and it feels like the tires are just not up for it. However, I feel like if it was lighter, because it feels really flat, right? It doesn't feel like it rolls around a lot. It just feels like it gets pushed out wide a lot. So I think with better tires and making it a little bit more lightweight, I think we could actually get this thing to be much better once I actually get my hands on this thing. But I just want to test it out right now and just have a look and see what it's like. I'm probably going to have a look at the Audi RS7 as well. What am I looking at? What happened? What the hell? Hello? Where did the rival events go? It just disappeared. I have this one, which is the Audi one. The Audi... Wait, is this the Audi RS e-tron? It is. Wait, what? If I go to the festival playlist, the rival events are just... Oh, they're back. They just didn't load. What is going on with this game today, man? Alright, anyway. Well, I wanted to do that because it was just easier than me going to the rivals, and I thought the rivals one was just going to show the Audi RS7 one. Alright, so we're 11,000 in the world. Very slow. What's everybody else doing on my friends of the club here? Don't You Want Song did a really good time. 52 seconds here. Manual with clutch, as if it makes a difference. We have a few more people here. 53. I guess lowish or mid 53s, maybe 53.5 seems like it could be where it is. Somewhere around there. I'll select VQ because he's 673rd in the world. I mean, like I said, I'm trying to do top 1,000. I don't really care about going much higher than top 1,000 on these leaderboards. I don't really care about top 1,000 anymore in this game because I feel like there's too many cheated scores everywhere. It doesn't matter if it's rivals or if it's anything else, but eventually, like, you will get way too many cheated scores. Like, Don't You Want Song is probably, realistically, without the cheated scores at the top of the leaderboard, he's probably going to be like top 10. I would have to say. I haven't even properly checked the top of the leaderboards, but I would say he's around up there, which is stupid if you think about it. It's very dumb. All right, I'm getting a run up, by the way, so I don't waste the whole lap. Okay. Try to go as fast as possible. I still think I'm not as fast. Oh, I am. I'm a little faster, actually. Okay, now I have to be careful here. Okay. I think I took that corner a little bit better than he did, except I messed up the second part of that corner. Here, there's going to be a lot of sliding. I did actually clip that flag though, so that's very good. There, I could have gone on the power way sooner. Way sooner. 53 seconds, 53.2. Better, better, much better. I'm trying to push myself out of these corners with this thing. Like figuring out the balance of this is just, it's funny. Oh, the rocks! No, not the rocks! But yeah, figuring out the balance of this thing and when I should start accelerating and stuff like that, it's just, it's annoying. This lap is ruined anyway, so it doesn't really matter if I'm rewinding or not. Because I hit those rocks and slowed me out so much. Here, like I said, I think there's a way to take this corner so I can... Yeah, that was just bad. I just ended up sliding into that flag. 53.7 ain't too bad. I think, what did I say? It's like half, around like mid 53s should be like top 1000, so... Technically, I should be close. Lovely stuff. So lovely. That was lovely. I'll just collect my reward. That's it. I don't know what accent I broke into there, but I don't want to say it again. But it was pure lovely. Alright, anyway. Well, there you go. There's your guaranteed top 1000 on this event. Not bad. Not bad. Some mistakes here and there, yes. I also realized that at the very beginning here, in the first two corners that you're seeing right in front of me, right now, there's like this little hedge in the ground, and for whatever reason, this car decides to slow down massively when you hit those little hedges. They're tiny. It literally looks like a piece of broccoli in the ground on both the first corner and the second corner right after it. So avoid those. Literally avoid those. You guys should have seen it in the lap there that I just did. I just fully avoided them. I like the car. I like it. It just feels heavy. It really feels heavy. I think with some better tires, this could be a very, very good car. It actually does remind me... Oh, fantastic. Imagine it just doesn't even save my score. If it doesn't save my score, I'm just fucking quitting. I'm not bothered at all. But it should save my score. I think it just didn't load everybody else's score on the leaderboards there. Let's see, is it loading rivals? Oh my god, it actually loaded them. Right, where am I at now? What is my time here? It didn't actually save my score. Well, each shit game, you can suck my ass, was a 52, or sorry, it was a 53.29, right? That's what it was. So 53.29 would have put me around 500th in the world, as you can see here. Because there's a guy there that's 540th. And I got 53.29, which would put... Or, sorry, between... around 600th in the world. Let's just say 700th in the world. Okay, well, it wouldn't be 700 because I'm faster than him. So, around 600th in the world is where I would have been if this game wasn't a pile of wank. Alright, I'm going to try the RS7 just because I feel like I have to here. I like the RS7. I think the RS7 was good. I did a couple of laps with this thing. For whatever reason, it was really, really quiet. Hopefully, it's not as quiet as I thought it was the last time. I think my volume was turned down anyway. But let's try the RS7. As you can see, nowhere near top 1,000 on this. I just sort of tried it just so I can get the points there, and that's pretty much it. Let's just go do a lap with it before I do anything else, like an actual hot lap with it. Let's see. I do really like the RS7. Obviously, if I had to choose between the e-tron GT and the RS7, it would be the RS7 any day of the week because it's just hot. It's so cool looking. Ever since the Mercedes CLS, the original CLS, came out with this like swooping back sort of four-door coupe design, I absolutely loved it in all of these cars that came out afterwards. Obviously, the Audi A7, the newer CLS, you know, the VW RT, and there's so many of the cars that ended up having this swooping design on it. The A7 is just so exceptional. It's such a good looking car. And these wheels as well. When you see these in person, you're like, holy shit, like they're huge, especially the brakes behind them. I think they're 10 piston calipers on the front, which is crazy, especially on the RS6. They look insane. But yeah, these wheels are crazy good on this thing. So, big Audi monthly rivals, I guess, for both of these events. It's a very good looking car, in my opinion. I really like these a lot. It's a big jump again in just the way it looks from the previous generation. Again, the interior, I'm not a big fan that it has two screens. It looks good, alright, but I don't know in reality how good it is to use having two screens there. Like, I don't want to have a screen to change my temperature and do all that stuff. That's literally a dial and a couple of buttons. That should be it. Like, I don't want it to be all that. That's why I prefer the BMW interiors, because of that. Like, I just honestly think the BMW done such a good job, even with their modern cars. Obviously, except for the ones that have... Yeah, this is bugged. This is just fully bugged. That has no sound, or the sound is like turned down so much. So I was right the last time when I was driving this thing, and this thing was dead quiet. What a stupid game. Is there anything that works in this game? It's been out for days as well, and it's still broken. It's so weird. Right, anyway, let's do our lap here. Okay, well this slides out as well, but this feels so much nicer to drive. I don't know why. It feels lighter. I don't know how much lighter this actually is compared to the RS e-tron, but obviously we're in a completely different circuit here, much tighter. Oh man, I can't play this. This is so dumb. It's so stupid. How silent the car is. Okay, well there's your hot lap. It's terrible. I'm gonna do one or two more laps of this because that was poo. I can't hear the dumb thing, so like I'm here trying to change gears, but I have to stare at my revs all the time just so I know when to change gears because I can't hear it. Because you get used to it eventually. Like after you do like a lap or two, you'll hear like when you need to change gears, so you don't have to look at it every single time. With this, I have to look at it every single time because I don't know when I need to change gears. It's such a stupid, broken game. Can't believe that this isn't fixed. Also, if you're about to comment, turn up my car volume, it's not. There you go. That's without me changing anything. It's the car volume is there. It's just the car that's fully bugged. There. Anyway, let's have a look. Where am I in the world now with those two scores? I feel like I shouldn't be that high. I'm gonna say, oh yeah, I was gonna say 10,000. Okay. Okay. We take that. Where is everybody else on the list here? So there's this guy here, which is spot on, almost top 1000. So if I beat him, then I'll definitely be top 1000. So let's try to pick him. 1.8 seconds faster. I feel like I know where I can go faster and for what corners. So I'm gonna try this and see if I can beat him, and how easy can I actually beat him. How many laps did I do? I don't even know how many laps I did with the e-tron to end up getting top 1000. I feel like this is going to be just as easy. I don't know, they're easy to get used to, right? Even though I dislike how heavy the e-tron was, it's still easy to get used to it when you're driving it. Hard on the brakes. Not good. Should have gone wider. Yeah, I should have gone wider there and not brake this hard. I slowed down too much. Here, it's fine. I know how to do that one. That's fine. Here again. The last time I went really fast. This time I went nice and tight. So apart from that... Yeah, there, I messed up. I was going to say, apart from this, the first corner, or first corners that I had to do, that wasn't actually a terrible lap. Oh, the sliding, just don't slide. Yeah, great, I beat him after I smashed into the wall. There, it's done. Easy. Not easy, but like took forever. I hate this game. Right, brilliant. Where am I in the world? Let's have a look. Who would have taken? I already have a million of these, so sell that. Alright, over to the RS7. Y. Change filter. 749th in the world. Fantastic. Very fantastic. Thank you for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. The more I played this game today, the worse I felt about this game today. It is wank. It's just bad. I don't understand. Wait, did my thing update? I don't think it did. I want to see. No, it didn't. It didn't update. Because here it still says I'm 56 seconds with my time. It's so dumb. So stupid. I'm down to 12,000 in the world. Brilliant. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I've done basically top 1,000 on both of them. I'm not bothered to do even more. Thank you for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video of me having a look at both of these new cars that we're going to be getting very, very soon. I'm going to be playing with both of these, upgrading them and doing all sorts of stuff to them and seeing how they actually work in the real world. But I want to try to do top 1,000 for today's video for these rival events and actually have a first look, I guess, at these two new cars. Anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.